There you go, like, click, and subscribe, do all that. You already know what time it is. Notre Dame up on North Carolina, 24-17 right now. Undefeated still. North Carolina sitting at 6-2. You already know what time it is. 3 minutes left in the game. Give it business and put in their work. Who's number 23 going crazy? And they're up there, and they get to the 14-yard line. North Carolina QB Sam Howell, 16 of 24, 202 yards, 1 TD. Ian Book of Notre Dame, 22 of 32, 266 yards, and 1 TD. K. Williams, 20 carries, 118 yards, and 1 TD. And that's for Notre Dame. McKinley, 6 catches, 135 yards. And on the other side, you got North Carolina's M. Carter, 8 carries, 57 yards. And then you got D. Brown, 4 catches, 84 yards. And that's pretty much how it goes down for the starters of all-star lineups and all that. But bottom line right here is Notre Dame so far has ran the ball about 200 yards on the ground, giving business. Notre Dame only has 4 penalties in this game. Meanwhile, North Carolina's got about 9 for about 90 yards. The difference is Sam Howell from North Carolina has been sacked about 5 times in this one. Abuse being displayed. Sam Howell, he also got a rushing TD, which was to keep this game close. Ergo, 24-17. Ravens and Cowboys game from Thursday will now be moved to Monday. If you wanted to know some NFL news. More on the rankings, just in case you wanted to know. As you can see, Alabama at the top, Notre Dame right there, and Clemson, Ohio State, Texas A&M, Florida, Cincinnati, Northwestern, Georgia, Miami. So you see that one of those games, the Cincinnati game, is canceled. You got Saturday games at noon and 3:30, and the 7 p.m. is Texas, LSU, and Georgia and South Carolina. So there you go. And basketball, San Fran upset number 4 Virginia. That shit was freaking crazy. That's college basketball we're talking about. And Williams pounded in, 2-touchdown lead, and that should pretty much do it. 31-17, touchdown, Irishman. And on 4th and 6, that'll do it. Done deal. As I said, Notre Dame is going to beat North Carolina 31-17. They will improve to 9-0. Carolina falls to 6-3. The beef was real. ACC beef. And up here you got a trash-ass Wyoming team laying a smackdown on an even more trash-ass Las Vegas team. 0-4, wasted their time knowing they about to be 0-5. 38-7. And the abuse being displayed again with more sacks. Williams for Wyoming, 8 of 14, 99 yards. Gilman for UNLV, 11 of 19, 65 yards and a pick. T. Smith for Wyoming, 23 carries, 156 yards and a TD. Allen Erbert for Wyoming, 3 catches, 42 yards. And Gilman, the quarterback for UNLV, also has 63 yards and a TD rushing. But it ain't do a damn thing, but that's about it. And K. Williams for UNLV, 3 catches, 36 yards. And that's pretty much the only points that UNLV scored was for their quarterback rushing, and he rushed for about 63 yards. But that's about it. Wyoming ran all over UNLV, and I mean legitimately ran all over them because they ran for 300 yards, rushing it down their damn throats. And then we got UCF laying a smackdown on bum-ass South Florida, 45-28. South Florida, they don't deserve those sexy uniforms. They look all nice and green, but bottom line is they run around here green thinking they're the Oregon Ducks. But with a 1-7 record, you're far from that. Running around here looking like straight trash. South Florida had a total of 526 yards altogether. 202 of those are rushing yards. But guess what? It ain't gonna matter. South Florida's quarterback was sacked about 5 times in this one too. Gabriel from UCF, 19 of 33, 123 yards and 4 TDs, giving business. McLeod from South Florida, 28 of 40, 326 yards and 3 TDs. You know what I'm saying? B. Thompson for UCF rushed 10 times, 81 yards and 1 TD. Jay Harris from UCF caught 5 catches, 110 yards and 3 TDs. He was going crazy. Now, K. Joyner from South Florida rushed 13 attempts, 13 yards. That's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Dukes from South Florida had 5 catches, 66 yards, and 2 TDs. So, all in all, pretty decent. And they just scored again. So, they're keeping it close right now. But Florida's still trash because they 1-7. Let's see if they get to 2-7. Maybe. Hey, you got Central Michigan battling Eastern Michigan. Central just scored a TD. They try to keep it close. 14-20. We're going to see what happens with that one. 14 minutes left in this game. Look at the attributes. Yeah, you see him, they kind of doing work, but none of them threw any touchdowns. But Pete Hodgson, he rushed for 2, so that counts for something. So therefore, you know, quarterback rushing stuff is doing great. There you go, more percentages and stuff like that. Rushing yards for Central Michigan, 202. So, you know, it's back and forth. I like the rushing from quarterbacks because they rushing in TDs. They're putting themselves, their bodies on the line like everybody else is. And then we got Stafford and Oregon, California, 24-17. I think Stafford just scored. So now they're up, but it's still the third quarter, so we'll get back to that later. Bottom line, South Florida is not a team that deserves these good uniforms. Clearly, as you can see, their record. And a man is down. Uh-oh, they scored TDs. They only down by 1 touchdown. Oh, it's getting close now. They're trying to do some things. UCF, what's going on these streets? Oh, by the way, back to UNLV. Their first fourth quarter score this season. There you go. And just straight stripped it out, and UCF gets it right back. Man, he ripped the ball out. His helmet came down. You basically just dismantled number 10 right there. Just off the strip. Just physical abuse, dominance by D. Wilson. And there you go. 45-14. Done deal. That's it. UCF just rushed in a touchdown. Capitalizing on the lead. Capitalizing on the turnover. 52-38. The score is up. Clearly, the defense is not on the field for this type of game, but the beef is real, and it's on and popping again. And Central Michigan scores again. They're keeping this game close with Eastern Michigan. Wildlife, who's going to take it? 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in this one. The beef is real. The Eastern Michigan Eagles fumbled back at their own, what, 5-yard line, whatever. Give Central Michigan a chance to take the lead. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this one. And you still got Stafford in California. Which one of these teams will get their first win of the season? Pac-12 stuff. And the Chippewas hit a field goal to take the lead, 24-23. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in this one. And there you go. Bottom line is UCF land a smackdown on South Florida. You already know what it is. South Florida, they're supposed to be Bulls, but apparently everybody else is Bugs Bunny out here. You know why? Because these Bugs Bunnies keep hitting these Bulls with goddamn anvils. That's why they didn't treat it like Looney Tunes. And that garbage will go 1-8, wasted everybody's time and life. Bulls, you don't play football like that. Get that candy ass out of here. All right, come on, California Bears. We got to get it popping. You got to get your first win. You got to beat these Stafford Cardinals. And the Chippewas are chipping away at Eastern Michigan Eagles, 31-23. They make that comeback. A minute 43 seconds left in the game. Wait a minute. The Bears still scored. They're still alive in this one. Now they got to make the PAT or go for 2. I don't know what they're going to try to do. They're going for the PAT. The PAT was blocked. Are you serious? Why? What? What? If it was any time to be Lil Jon, what? It was blocked. It was blocked. That's all I have to say. It's blocked. You have our permission to throw the headset. Just throw it. Throw the headset. Miscues. Look at this. Coach, just throw the headset. Just do it. We won't penalize you. Just do it. And it's looking like Central Michigan is going to take this. They're going to beat Eastern Michigan 31-23. Done deal, done. That's it for them. And Stafford's going to take it first down. They get their first win of the season. California Bears fall to 0-3 because of some goofiness from a PAT that was blocked. Trash. SmackDown coming up next on Fox. Somebody needs to lay the SmackDown on that kicker or whoever was blocking because clearly they didn't block enough. Ridiculous.